Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. About to get started here, getting the nod on the mound, Bill Foster. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Richie Ashburn.
Center fielder, number 1.
Foster delivers. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now let's look at the Phillies opening day lineup. Chris, the expectations for them are sky high just about every year.
Indeed they are, Boog, and 2025 is no different. They've gone to the postseason each of the last 3 years, and they're a definite World Series contender this season. They're still looking for their first title since 2008, though. Maybe this is the year they return to glory.
One out, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and the count now even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Robin Roberts. What's the scouting report on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Cool Papa Bell. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Jose Iglesias digging in for the Nationals. Just missed.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, no outs. And here is Billy Williams. This one in the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Josh Gibson stepping in now. That's in there. 1 and 2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning, and it's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That misses the zone. The count now 2 and 2.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Buck Leonard digging in now.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Fastball is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Curveball drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 2-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in Washington, D.C., and now it's going to be Ryan Howard.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a ball hammered right field, going back. on its way, and it's off the foul pole for a home run. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Chase Utley stands in for the Phillies. 2-1 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Boom, their challenge is to having a two-way player in your team, especially for coaches. Not many people have experience managing two-way players. It's not an easy task.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jimmy Rollins stands in for the Phillies. That's too low, and it's 2-1.
As challenging as it is for the player, it's also tough for the coaching staff. I mean, they're responsible for organizing a plan of attack that makes everyone happy. Good luck with that. Not always an easy thing to do.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Monty Irvin. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And misses inside.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now it's Luis Garcia. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws. What a play. Inning over. And the Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Now, Alec Bohm. Foster winds and fires.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one
3 balls,
almost got him.
1 strike.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
JT Realmuto steps in. There's the strike.
2.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Leonard snags it for the second out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Richie Ashburn now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And now 2 balls and a strike. Right side. Stearns is there. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one is downstairs, and the count is filled up. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Cool Papa Bell digging in now. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-'80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And that misses, and that's ball 3.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Iglesias. Pickoff move to first, and he's back safely. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And now 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That misses.
That's out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Billy Williams. And there's a foul ball. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So 1 left for Washington, and it remains 1-0. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Just missed.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. On the ground to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 15.
Now it's the power speed combo. Dick Allen. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Next pitch is outside.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Double play ball to second. Rosario 1. On to Leonard for the inning-ending double play. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom four. And now the catcher comes up to him. Josh Gibson. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ground ball to first. Howard takes it to the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Buck Leonard digging in for the Nationals.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Just missed. The Nationals still looking for their first hit in this one. That's a little bit low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8. So now the DH spot, Monty Irvin. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fought off foul. And down on strikes he goes. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the fifth, and digging in for Philadelphia, Chase Utley. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, number 11.
And now Jimmy Rollins.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Utley gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The designated hitter, Alec Bohm.
Foster checks on the runner. Utley back in on a dive. Man at second. A changeup missing. 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Foster with the 2-1 pitch. fouled off down the right side. Foster kicks and deals. In the air, out towards left center. Nabs it, 2 away.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Runner at second, 2 down.
Two balls.
In the
One strike.
dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Turkey Stearns. Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground, and that one handled, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Falling behind 2-1. The Nats down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And they're down 2-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Richie Ashburn. In the dirt, now 2 balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr. getting ready to go. Number 68 also throwing.
Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
And now for the Phillies, Bobby Abreu. And that skips in the dirt. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And that is out of play. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
First base.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Late with the swing there.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Outside. Next offering misses. 3-2 now. First and second here, no outs. That one out to right. Stearns under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 6.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Bill Foster out of the game, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Carl Edwards Jr. on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ryan Howard, he launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ashburn over at second. Abreu at first. One gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. On its way to the corner. Stearns sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And it's 2 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Two on, 2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. On to Buck. That ends the frame. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nationals nothing. And that one hammered. Ashburn going back. Way back. Out of here. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.